scrapbooking these two photos that I took at on a little weekend getaway back in, oh, I think February. Yes, it is February. Anyway, and it was really the moonlight. So it was dark out, but there was moonlight, and we saw these two deer on the lake kind of eating or trying to eat. I'm not quite sure what they were eating because they were on top of a frozen lake, but they were such cool photos, I decided to use them. So back to the layout. So I'm using that background paper from Echo Park. It's the wintertime paper, and it's wintertime collection damask paper. It's from 2010, so it's old. It's a good thing that I'm getting that done. And then because there's pine trees that surround this lake, you can see some of them in the background of the photo on the right. I added these tree stickers from Pebbles Winter Wonderland. They're the accent stickers, and I thought they were the perfect accent. I did mat those two photos on that Creative Memories paper, and it's kind of a sweater pattern, which you don't really see, but you kind of get a little flavor of it from the back in the background there. And I thought that adding those trees then in the bottom right corner and bottom left corner really helps kind of join the photo mat to the background paper, the swirls of the background paper, so that's why I did that. Then I'm going through the sticker sheet from the Crate Paper Snow and Cocoa line, and I added in those two banners at the top, one that says Beautiful and Bright and the other one says Burr because it was very cold. And then on that paper, on that sticker sheet, there's the Wonderland title. So I thought that would be kind of cool to use that as part of my title there. So I'm going to add that in, and it's kind of like a light aqua. And then on the top there's that sticker, that gold sticker that says winter. So I thought that would be another cool piece to add in. I'm trying to see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not gold. It's black. But it's, sometimes that's kind of shiny. So aqua, but there is a lot of darkness in the photos, so I think that just sort of helps. It also helps you understand that the Wonderland title is there just because that's so light. So then I decided I wanted to add just a little bit of something else on the left there with that tree, something bigger, just because the trees on the right are bigger. I didn't have any more trees left. So I'm adding in this little label sticker from the Snow and Cocoa accent stickers. And I'm liking the way that looks. And then I tore the trunk on that tree, so I'm trying to get that added back in. I'll just use my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, which I keep in a fine line bottle. And if you have problems with that coming out of your fine line bottle, just add a couple of drops of water to it and shake it up, and it'll take care of it. I heard that tip years ago, and I've been using it for years, and it's been perfectly fine. All right, so that's added in. And now I'm going to add in a few of these aqua snowflakes that I had. And then I'm looking for another one, but I don't have another one. I wanted to put it up in the top cluster there. Thinking about, just trying to figure out what else I could add in here. I thought about that label there. I didn't like the way it fit with anything though down there. So then I added it up to the top, and then my idea is I'll just put the year up there. And that's kind of what I thought I would do, is I would put the date up there. But now that it's on top of that, I'll just do the year. So then I have these rub-ons, and these are really old from Heidi Swap. I don't know what year they're from. So I'm just going to cut them out so that I don't accidentally rub extra things on. And so I'm going to add one here on that edge of that label. It's just something else. I needed, because I only had those two aqua snowflakes, I needed something to go up at the top left up there. And so I thought if I used these, I could kind of pull all the clusters together with them, even though the cluster at the top left doesn't have the aqua snowflake. So sometimes that's a sneaky little way to do that. And these, even though these are probably, oh my gosh, I bet they're more than 10 years old, knowing when I was buying a lot of Heidi Swapp product, and they're still rubbing off beautifully, which is not the case of a lot of rub-ons that I had left over. It's the only reason I saved them is because they were still actually working pretty well, but they need to get on some layouts. I think I do have a few more winter pictures left, so I'll have to get them on. So here's where I get a snowflake up in the top left there. And these were a little bit hard to rub on because they went over a couple of extra layers, but it wasn't too bad. So I'm adding in some small snowflakes, and then these are just like little tiny white dots that I'm adding in, but they have sparkle on them, so it's probably really hard to see this. It's subtle on the layout, but you can see them because they're white, but they have a slight cream color to them, and they're glittered. So you can actually see them on the layout itself, which I liked that. And then I was looking for particular sizes, so that's why I kind of went back to the other layouts. And I didn't put any enamel dots on this. I thought about it, but then I really wanted the snowflakes to you to really see the snowflakes, and I thought if I put enamel dots on that, you might pay more attention to those than you would to the snowflakes that are in the background here. And it's kind of that background paper is kind of distressed. The Creative Memories paper is kind of distressed. So I think these little distressed rub-ons are fine too. And here I'm being dangerous because I was putting the rub-on and letting the rub-on sit on my my photo, which that is not always a good idea. Because if they go on easily, sometimes they'll just rub right off onto that. So there we go again, just getting those on. Okay, so I'm just about done here. Like I said, just finding a couple extra spots to put things on. And I love how this one turned out. I did this on a really hot day too, so it was nice thinking about winter on a really hot day. We've had some crazy weather here. It was 50 a week ago, and now it's really hot. Not when you see this, who knows what it will be. All right, guys, there are my still shots and a couple of detail shots. Hope you are all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.